Hello and welcome again, my friends. Theironhulk is here bringing you a Jazzwares Mortal Kombat 2011 Series 1 Scorpion. I found this guy at Toys R Us yesterday, actually. I was it was just like an impulsive buy because I saw how much these guys were going for online. And I think it's just for like the meantime because the game is really popular and Sub-Zero and Scorpion are like, oh my god, super like, whoa, these guys are so cool type characters. So, yeah, I saw them on the rack at Toys R Us in the kind of like adult collector section. And I just snapped them and I'm like, you know what, here we go, I'm paying for them. I honestly, I did not even look at them too much. I just put them in the back seat of my car and just whatever, just left him in the bag. But yeah, so yeah, I opened this guy up, and you know, first impressions, he's not. He's a Jazzwares figure. You know, in my Sonic and Tails review, I said that you know, maybe Jazzwares was improving. Well, this figure kind of has many ups, but it has bigger downs. So to start off, this is Scorpion in his Mortal Kombat 2011 form. You know, a much more aggressive yet kind of nice throwback to the original Scorpion look. The detail on this figure, it's a nice sculpt. You know, the sculpt is not bad. The thing that bothers me is just kind of the rough paint. It's a very rough, like, you know, I'm not sure if I don't like it or if it's different. You know, like the paint feels kind of cheap. And he's kind of loose in the leg area, like he's kind of dangly. But I mean, he's a cool toy. Like as an action figure, like if I had like a son and I was just like really demented and I bought him a Scorpion figure from an M-rated game that I would never let him play, sure, he would love it, or she would love it. But, yeah, I mean, he's an action figure. Well, you know, he's got nice articulation. The legs, they're kind of hindered. They don't go too far, but he does have swivel legs. He's got bendable knees that also swivel, and he's got nice ball-jointed ankles. You know, his arms, there's no swivel bicep, but he does have swivel elbows and swivel wrists that go up and down and blah, blah, blah. And pretty nice ball-jointed head, too. And he does have a ball-joint kind of mid-waist type thing going on there. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, he's not bad. It's just, you know, I always thought NECA would pick up the Mortal Kombat line because I think they would make fantastic Mortal Kombat figures. Even if it takes like 3 years to release them, I would say NECA, I will wait for those. Because I can see them making a Scorpion, like a Fatality Scorpion, like with, I don't know, one of his fatalities are, I don't know. But if it was Sub-Zero, I'd definitely give him like a ripped spine. And they could just straight up not even have to spend any money. They would just package the Predator figure that comes with a skull with the frickin' Sub-Zero figure. Genius. Expert marketing. Anyways, so the figure, yeah, so he's alright. Painting, it's okay. One thing that kind of bothers me is this kind of thingy right here. His loincloth is a bit crooked. It's a bit off. The belt is a bit off as well. And like I said, these guys were going for a good amount online. And I feel bad for the schmuck who paid like $50 for it, like right when the game came out, because they're just like, oh, I'm high off my ass on Mortal Kombat. I need Mortal Kombat figures right now. And they buy this guy and they're just like, oh, well, he's not bad. He's just, you know, he's okay. So, I mean, but yeah, the detail, it's there. Right? He's got some cool, like, skulls on his on his kind of leg thingies here. You know, his nice sculpt here. So it's not bad. It's definitely far from terrible. His head sculpt, blah, blah, blah. He's got the scorpion head sculpt. You know, not really much detail in the face. It's just 2 white eyes. But pretty cool mouth guard. Yeah. He does come with 3 accessories. Count them, 3. He comes with his 2 blades that they stick nicely on his back. It's just a peg that goes on there, but whatever. And they fit nicely onto his hands. You just have to use a little force. But these things are so bendy. They just, you know, they can take it. Just Okay, so maybe it's a bit more. It takes a bit more effort to make it fit nicely on his hands, but we'll just have the thumb open here. Okay, whatever. So we got one. He also comes with his "Get over here" weapon, but there's no chain, unfortunately. I think it would have been cool if it came with a chain, especially for the price point. It was like $14 for this. Now, I'm not saying that. That's pretty much the standard price, and you know, you can buy a NECA figure for the same price and get less articulation with some of them. Some others, you're just like, holy crap! So I mean, it's a give and take. You know, the weapons, and they're okay. This one just doesn't want to go in, but I mean, yeah. So he can hold the sword. You know, but I do wish Jazzwares would definitely just, you know, at least try their best to like make nicely painted figures. The sculpt is cool. I mean, you can tell it's Scorpion. There's no doubt about that. It's just, it's yeah, you know, it's underwhelming. Very underwhelming. It's cool for kids. Like, I know most of you viewers, I know you're probably like under 14. Which is cool, and it would be perfect for you guys, because I know you guys, I know I used to love just like action figures. I don't even care what they look like, as long as they moved. I used to be into G.I. Joe Sigma 6. It was an old show that was on Fox Kids, like a long time ago, and they released a bunch of figures. They were about like 8 inches, actually. They were pretty big. I mean, the detail was horrible, but they were just sick action figures. And this guy is a sick action figure. He's just not cool for the adult collector. And unfortunately, on the box, let me see if I still have the box. On the box it says 17 and up. I'm like, okay, honestly, there is nothing on this figure that says this is a violent figure. Honestly, he comes with 3 weapons that are swords. I bought Thundercats figures that have more, like, you know, evil weapons. I mean, Mumra comes with, like, this crazy double blade thing, and that's just targeted for everyone. So, I'm not sure who's kidding who here, but, yeah. I know it's from an M-rated game, but the past, like, friggin' 8 different lines that Jazzwares has released of previous Mortal Kombat figures have been for all ages, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. I mean, if they release a Melina figure and they just have her boobies all over, I mean, yeah, sure, that makes more sense. But, yeah, so, Scorpion. Scorpion. I mean, it could be worse. We'll say that. He's a cool action figure. Overall, he's underwhelming, and I say if you're a fan of Scorpion and Sub-Zero, I'd say pick them up. I'm not gonna open my Sub-Zero. I'm a big fan of him, so I'm just gonna like keep him in the box. But I did feel like I should at least review one of these figures for you guys, because I know they're hot items, and I'm just gonna say right now, if you really want these figures and you're willing to pay the insane eBay internet prices, I'd wait. Just wait until they show up at Toys R Us. They'll show up again eventually. That's pretty much it. So here's my review, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. You know, unfortunately not the best figure in the world, but until next time, my friends, the Theironhulk is signing off. Adios.